I'm just going to throw it out there. Doubles. Is it a dying art form?
No.
Thank you, that's it. No.
No, I think it's not there. Let's be honest, you know, doubles never gets the attention that singles does, you know. Marketing wise, there's probably just nowhere near as much spent on promoting doubles. The reason why I don't think it's a dying art form is pretty much anybody you meet or speak to who's watched live tennis and has watched doubles, they will always say doubles is more fun to watch.
Yeah, I'd agree.
And I would agree.
I mean, I come from obviously the British system, as do you, and the club system, and it's doubles. It's 99% doubles, and so I've got a big soft spot for it. It's something that I loved playing as a kid. You know, my doubles player was my doubles partner was my best man at my wedding, vice versa. So yeah, I mean, it's something that I'm unbelievably passionate about, and it kills me. It does kill me. And it's one of the reasons why I wanted to set up Strung Too Tight, was to give more exposure to doubles, to give more exposure to the WTA, because even we've had a comment that says it should be 60-40 for the men's or 70-30. No, it shouldn't. You know, I want to get more exposure to the doubles. One question I want to pose straight away is, if Indian Wells and Miami are both girls and boys at the same time, men and women at the same time, why don't they have a mixed?
Yeah.
I love the mixed in the slams. One of my favourite tournaments of the year is the Hotman Cup.
Yeah. Good question.
Yeah, why not? And the other thing about that is that there's a lot of talk still going on about, we can talk about equal pay, but it's not the equal pay issue. It's the pay lower down the scale. So to the 100s, the 150s, etc. in the world. If you have mixed as well at these tournaments, then again, you're giving more people an opportunity to play. So Indian Wells and Miami, and you could say, obviously, the 4 slams, so there's 6. You could do a run for mixed doubles as well as the doubles.
I agree, but then don't you think we're going to get to that problem where just the top players of the ATP are going to pick some of the top players with the WTA, and they're not going to take it very seriously?
But what's the problem? I mean, I'm just saying what's the problem with that? I don't actually mean it like that. What I mean is, I empathise so much for the doubles players that, you know, say you go to Miami and you get beaten first round, you know, you're a doubles player. If you've got the mixed as well, then at least you've got another chance, you've got something else to play. I don't like the fact they've made the doubles a tiebreak third set, a match tiebreak. Although, yeah, it's exciting, but it just turns a close match into a lottery a little bit earlier. I'm not the biggest fan of the sudden death juice, but you know, I'll go with it.
I would disagree. I think they work quite nicely. It's exciting.
It does on a level of putting it on TV, which is what basically what this is all about, isn't it? Then yeah, it's great. But I love it. You know, I'm friends with a couple of the pros as well. Even when you go back from back home, you know, you remember Ken and Neil Skupski doing fantastically now. You know, I knew Ken when he was 10 years old. Story I always tell people, there was Kenny was playing with my student at the time, a guy called Craig Barnard, and we were playing in Birkenhead.
Where he's from?
I'm not from Bollicy, there we go. Anyway, they were playing the Birkenhead tournament, and still to this day, I have never ever in my 27-year career seen a better 10-year-old doubles player than Ken Skupski. He understood the court and the angles and everything better than 99% of adults. And I remember I went to an LTA conference about when it was the year after Ken got to the quarterfinals of Junior Wimbledon singles. So I can't remember what year it was. It would have been around about 95, no, a bit later than that. It would have been around about like 98, 99. And I remember asking the question, why do we not have somebody focusing on doubles? Because clearly this guy was a talent at doubles. and then they bring in Louis Carey. I mean, I'm not suggesting it was my idea, because it definitely wasn't, because I got shot down massively at that stage.
You nearly swore there.
I did, yeah. I did quite well, actually.
It's internet, so.
Yeah, we could do it. Yeah, but I want kids to watch. But yeah, doubles now, to me, because it's not as exposed on the TV as it should be, kids aren't learning the art form that it is. And what I consider to be the next level down. So if you're not a superstar, if you're not somebody who's looking to make a career out of tennis, there's not that much for you.
No.
Whether you be in the UK or anything, there just isn't. And if you have doubles, if you have mixed, then you have another angle to go into, and it's something I think is lost.
I always think, I might be wrong, I'd be interested to get your opinion. I think sometimes to the detriment of the top doubles players in the world. You know, when you watch Davis Cup, you know, obviously you've watched a lot of Britain, you know, so you've got Jamie Murray, who, again, we are big fans of, top guy, you know, has been world #1 in doubles. Andy will step in and play with him. Andy looks 5 times better. I think that sometimes makes the doubles players, I don't know, might just be my opinion, but I think they lose a little bit of credibility, because when these top guys jump in and play with the top doubles players in the world, there's a contrast. There's a contrast. Okay, they don't know the ins and outs quite as well, and maybe the slight reading of the game, but, you know, and Andy is clearly, I would say, he's played better in the big doubles matches.
I think, do you know what? I'd agree and I'd disagree. The reason I'd agree is because obviously, you know, returning a serve and things like that, you kind of expect Andy. But this is why I think doubles is changed for over the last 10, 15 years. Is that obviously, you know, it used to be that you just had one at the front, one at the back, serve and volley, generally played the same traditional formations. But now with all the different formations, the I formation, Australian formation, the crouch formation, so on and so forth, you've got all of these different sort of tactics and skills involved that you know we can talk about that very easily now, because we have a reference point. Nadal and Federer played that match. Now they played against Querrey and Sock,
yeah, 2
outstanding doubles players, but not the Bryan brothers.
No.
Now, do you think they would have won if it was the Bryan brothers? Because I don't think they would have. I think the Bryan brothers would have beaten them.
I think the Bryan brothers would win.
Yeah. So,
but that's 2 singles players.
But where I think I'm going with this is, okay, so, but the traditional doubles players now, you know, the Bryan brothers, I think, coming back to where I would go with this is, I think if doubles players represented and played for the same country, then I think that they would get far more support. Like the Bryan brothers, the whole of America will watch.
Yeah.
You know, you've got the Colombian pair, Farah and coming up. Who from Colombia? They got to the final of the Australia. Oh my goodness, I'm such an idiot. My wife's going to kill me as well. Right, okay, well, Farah and Palmer. Farah and the other Colombian dude.
We'll edit that out.
We won't edit it out.
No.
We're human, but they play together, so they've got the whole of Colombia behind them.
Yeah,
all the time.
Interesting.
So it wouldn't be, you know, you've got, I mean, obviously you've got certain people like my mate, Jules, who's from Curacao, but then saying that, he does play for Holland.
Yeah.
So, but you know, you've got he and Robin Hasse or Middlecoop, another doubles player. But you know, obviously he struck up a very good partnership with Auria Takao. But Auria Takao and Florin Mergier. I mean, I watched those 2 play together once. They were awesome, absolutely awesome. But maybe that's an option, or maybe they should have, you know, events like Miami, like Indian Wells, and do it more than that, where they do that. That's exactly what they do. They have to play with somebody from their country.
I think that's quite a good idea.
Wow, I just thought about that then.
Did you actually?
I did swear.
Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. It'd be interesting. Throw up different players.
And yeah, I just think...
Ken Skutsky would be with Jamie Murray.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Why hasn't he played with him anyway? He wouldn't because they're two lefties.
Well, I know Ken's travelled, so for Davis Cup matches, Ken will go.
Well, Ken will go. I mean, like Liam would go. But even if you look at the UK in particular, you've got people like Liam Brody who've got great hands, doubles runner, doubles winner. I think junior doubles winner. Didn't he? I think he won the doubles at women, junior women. So you've got these really, really good players, and you could probably have like a national rankings program for it within internationally.
Well, I think there definitely should be more doubles coaches.
Well,
Anything?
yeah, I mean that's something that I'm very passionate about.
So there's no specialist doubles coaches, really, is there? They often just take travelling hitters, partners, people to play. But how many times obviously working with the Dubai GT3 tennis tournament, they're just playing with themselves. One other person is feeding. It's like, why is that?
Coming back to that idea that I just had. I'm just trying to think of what other sports don't put you in that sort of situation. If you play badminton, do you have, for example, do you have badminton players that are not from the same country? I don't think there is. I think they do play from the same country all the time.
I think you're right. Yeah.
So maybe that could be a route into making doubles a little bit more interesting. Guys, if you've got any thoughts on this or you want to add anything, literally that just came off the top of my head now.
You hadn't planned it?
I swear on my life I haven't.
No, I know you hadn't, trust me. I think that's a great idea, because then I would probably follow it more. Knowing that Britain, you always want whichever country you're from, your national pride.
Well, Conter and Heather Watson have just lost to the Russian pairing of Makarova and Vesnina. So, and then you've got Chan and Chan at number 2 seed, or maybe number 2 or 3 seeds. Strikova was playing with Safarova Shafarova, as it's a weird Czech name. When they were playing in Dubai, they actually pulled out. But I'm definitely going to go with that. Well, guys, any questions that you want to pose on that? That's just something that we wanted to have a quick chat about. And
we love doubles, and I think it needs to be highlighted more. Because, like I say, if you've watched it, you know how much fun it is. Fast-paced, lively. When you see 4 players at the net, whoo!
And I'm even going to go as far to say, putting them mixed, but you have to play with the same.
That's a great idea.
Because like I said, the Hopman Cup for me is one of the best tournaments of the year in terms of just the fun value, etc., etc. So I would just say that using Miami and Indian Wells
I can't believe they haven't. I can't believe I've only just realised they don't have mixed events.
Yeah.
It didn't even come into my head.
Really?
Yeah.
I think there should be more of it.
Yeah, no, I agree. I just can't believe I've never.
I'd love to see Jamie Murray playing with Heather Watson. I'd love to see Ken and Laura Robson. I'd love to see Conter and Dom Inglot as well. I mean, we've got quite a few.
Serena and Jack Sock.
Oh, gosh, so Venus and John Isner. So I'm
John Isner.
That would be awesome. But yeah, but see the partnerships and actually I think that would be a way. Cool. Okay, well there we go. That was the start of our questions of the day. See what anything you want to ask, please do. And thanks very much for taking the time out to watch us do more on. Bye. Take care.